overview of what is all our campaign about. Our campaign is an aspiration education project designed to open public's eye to the raw reality of living as a person with disabilities, or known as OKU. Instead of just sitting through a normal, passive lecture, we believe in active participation. This campaign utilizes a real-life simulation. We allow able-to-bodied participants to literally step into the shoes of the OKU community. Next, let's do the example activities that we can try. The first activity, participants are given a wheelchair and tasked with entering building entrance using only the designated ramps. This highlights how steps narrow or poorly maintained ramps and became a major obstacle. In our second activity, participants are blindfolded and must try to walk along pedestrian pathway using a white cane, which teach them the vital importance of tactic paving. Finally, in the third activity, the participants visit a mock cafe and try to order a cup of coffee without speaking. They are really entering on the basic sign language. This builds immense respect for how the deaf and mute community communicates daily. Now, I will talk why this campaign is so important. The first major reason is that it shifts our perspective from a sympathy to empathy. Most awareness campaigns only tell people to feel sorry for the disabled. That is known as sympathy, and pity doesn't change anything. Our campaign wants empathy. Empathy happens when you step into their shoes. For example, instead of seeing a staircase and sympathetically think, "Oh, poor person, they can go up." Empathy drives you to think, this building should have a ramp, instead of just feeling sad for a blind person's darkness. Empathy makes you realize how incredibly brave and adaptive they are. Next, the second important is driving action for better accessibility. It is crucial to highlight the everyday physical barriers in our environment that able-bodied people usually ignore. Through this campaign, we look at the three things. First, identify the missing or broken facilities like broken lift or missing ramp. Second, reminding local authorities to actively fix and maintain this OKU facility. And third, promoting better inclusive building design so that everyone can navigate public spaces easily. Finally, this campaign is vital for protecting the safety and rights of the OKU community. We aim to educate the general public to respect spaces meant for OKU, which directly protects their safety and also freedom. This means stopping people from roaming using OKU facility, parking spots, and toilets out of a convenience. It also means ensuring pedestrian walkways are kept clean and safe, and teaching the public exactly how to help OKU individuals correctly, safely, and last but not least, respectfully.
So next, I will explain the company examples that do the similar campaign as ours. So first of all, Petronas implements a diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is DEI program to promote a workplace that values diversity and provides equal opportunities for all employees, including persons with disabilities. So what it actually provides? So through this initiative, Petronas provides equal employment opportunities, career development support, and an inclusive working environment for PWDs. The company focuses on ensuring that employees with different abilities are given fair opportunities to contribute, develop their skills, and progress in their career. Besides employment opportunities, Petronas also promotes awareness among employees to create a workplace culture based on respect, acceptance, and understanding. This helps reduce discrimination and encourage teamwork between employees from different backgrounds and abilities. So, for the impact, this initiative helps PWDs participate more actively in the workforce while building a more inclusive corporate environment where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. So, other than Petronas, Sunway Group also focuses on improving accessibility and facilities for persons with disabilities through its OKU-friendly facilities initiative across its properties. So, what it actually provides? Sunway provides facilities such as wheelchair ramps, accessible toilets, lifts, and designated parking space to ensure that PWDs can access its buildings safely and conveniently. These facilities are available across various Sunway properties including shopping malls, hospitals, hotels, and educational institutions. This initiative aims to remove physical barriers that may limit the independence and mobility of PWDs. By creating a more accessible environment, Sunway allows individuals with disabilities to participate equally in social activities, education, healthcare, and daily services. So, for the impact, this initiative improves the quality of life for PWDs by providing a safer and more comfortable environment while promoting awareness that accessibility is an important part of building an inclusive society.
Now, let's talk about the objective of this campaign. The first objective of this campaign is to increase public awareness and understanding of disabilities. Many people still have limited knowledge about the different types of disabilities, including physical, sensory, intellectual, and invisible disabilities. Because of this lack of understanding, individuals with disabilities often face misconceptions, stereotypes, and discrimination in their daily lives. Through our campaign activities, we aim to provide accurate information about disabilities, highlight the challenges faced by people with disabilities, and also encourage the public to recognize their abilities and contributions rather than focusing on their limitation. By improving awareness, society can become more informed, respectful, and supportive of people with disabilities. The second objective is to promote inclusion and equal opportunities for people with disabilities in all aspects of society. Every individual deserves equal access to education, employment, healthcare, public facilities, and social activities, regardless of their physical or mental condition. This campaign encourages organizations, educational institutions, employers, and communities to remove barriers and create environments that are accessible, welcoming, and inclusive. By promoting equal opportunities, people with disabilities can fully participate in society, develop their potential, and contribute their skills and talents without facing unnecessary obstacles or discriminations. The third objective is to encourage empathy and foster positive attitudes towards people with disabilities. Empathy helps individuals understand and appreciate the experiences, challenges, and achievements of others. This campaign encourages people to treat disabilities people with kindness, respect, dignity, and fairness instead of pity or prejudice. Through real-life experiences and community engagement, we hope to challenge negative stereotypes and inspire people to become more productive and supportive and inclusive in their daily interactions. Building empathy and positive attitudes will strengthen relationships, reduce discriminations, and create a society where everyone feels valued, respected, and accepted.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Now I would like to present the stakeholder involved in our disability awareness campaign in Malaysia. First, people with disability or PWDs are the primary beneficiaries of this campaign because it aims to promote equal rights and inclusion in society. Through this campaign, they can also share their real-life experience to help the public better understand the challenges and face and increase awareness about disability issues. Next is government agencies. Government agencies play an important role by providing support programs for PWDs, implementing disability-related laws and policy, and improving accessibility in public facility and transportation. Their involvement helps create a more inclusive environment for everyone. Moving on to employers and businesses. Employers are responsible for offering equal job opportunities to people with disabilities. They should also reduce discrimination during recruitment and career development, while creating accessible and inclusive workplaces where PWDs can work comfortably and contribute their skills. Lastly, the public community. The community plays a key role in supporting this campaign by increasing understanding and acceptance of people with disabilities. That can help eliminate stereotypes and create a more inclusive and supportive society where everyone is treated with respect and equality.
Now, I will explain the 5 benefits of disability awareness. The first benefit is helping businesses gain profit. When companies understand and include people with disabilities, they can hire talented employees with different skills and experiences. This improves teamwork, creativity, and innovation. Inclusive companies also attract more customers because people like to support businesses that treat everyone fairly. According to research by a center, companies that practice disability inclusion can achieve higher revenue and better profit than companies that do not. The second benefit is reducing discrimination and stereotypes. Many people still have misunderstandings about disabilities because they do not have enough knowledge. Disabilities awareness helps people understand that individuals with disabilities have different abilities, not fewer abilities. This reduces negative stereotypes and encourages everyone to treat each other with respect, fairness, and kindness. As a result, schools, workplaces, and communities become more welcoming and inclusive. The third benefit is creating better employment opportunities. When employers are aware of disability inclusion, they are more willing to provide equal job opportunities. They also make reasonable workplace adjustments, such as accessible facilities or flexible working arrangements. This allows people with disabilities to develop their skills, contribute to the organization, and become more independent. The fourth benefit is reducing bullying and social exclusion. People with disabilities are sometimes bullied or excluded because others do not understand their conditions. Disability awareness teaches people about empathy, respect, and acceptance. When people understand that challenges faced by individuals with disabilities, they are more likely to support them instead of judging them. This helps create a safer and friendlier environment for everyone. The fifth benefit is encouraging accessible public facilities. When society becomes more aware of disabilities, governments and organizations are encouraged to improve accessibility. For example, they build wheelchair ramps, elevators, tactile paving, braille signs, and accessible toilets. These facilities make it easier for people with disabilities to move around safely and independently. At the same time, this improvement also benefit elderly people, parents with baby strollers, and anyone with temporary mobility difficulties. As we come to the end of our presentation, we would like to conclude by emphasizing that our campaign is about much more than simply recognizing the daily challenges faced by the OKU community. It is about understanding that these challenges are not unavoidable. They are often created by the barriers that exist in our society. More importantly, it is a call for all of us to take action and become part of the solution. Throughout our campaign, we have highlighted the physical, social, and emotional obstacles that persons with disabilities experience every day. These include inaccessible buildings, limited transportation, discrimination, and negative stereotypes. These issues affect not only their independence, but also their ability to participate fully in education, employment, and everyday life. However, awareness alone is not enough. We must move beyond feeling sympathy and instead practice genuine empathy. Sympathy allows us to recognize someone's difficulties, but empathy motivates us to understand their experiences and take meaningful action. By changing our mindset, we can create environments where people with disabilities are treated with dignity, respect, and equal opportunities. True inclusion is a shared responsibility. It is not only the government's responsibility to improve accessibility or enforce policies. Schools, universities, businesses, communities, and individuals all have important roles to play. Every stakeholder has the ability to contribute to a more inclusive society, whether by improving physical accessibility, promoting inclusive education and employment, or simply treating everyone with kindness and respect. One of the most important steps is removing physical barriers. Public spaces should be designed so that everyone, regardless of their physical abilities, can access them safely and independently. Features such as wheelchair ramps,
Elevators, tactile paving, accessible toilets, and clear signage should not be seen as optional additions. They are essential elements of an inclusive environment. At the same time, we must also address the invisible barriers such as prejudice, misunderstanding, and stereotypes. People with disabilities should never be defined by their limitations. Instead, they should be recognized for their abilities, talents, and contributions to society. By educating ourselves and challenging misconceptions, we can help create a culture of acceptance and equality. Ultimately, building a fair and inclusive society benefits everyone, not just the OKU community. Accessible environments are useful for parents with strollers, elderly individuals, people recovering from injuries, and many others. Inclusion creates stronger communities where diversity is valued and everyone has the opportunity to succeed. Before we end, we would like to leave you with one important message. Accessibility is not a privilege. It is a basic human right. Inclusion is not an act of charity. It is a responsibility that belongs to all of us. Every small action, whether it is advocating for accessible facilities, speaking up against discrimination, or showing respect and understanding, can make a meaningful differences. Let us work together to build a society where no one is left behind, where every individual is valued, and where everyone has the opportunity to live with independence, dignity, and equal rights. Thank you for your attention. We hope this presentation has inspired you to reflect on the importance of accessibility and inclusion. Together, we can create a better and more inclusive future for everyone. Thank you.